But yeah, I just kind of want to talk about like what I did for this cut in a little more detail. I talked about it in the training video from like 2 weeks ago, briefly, but I know I'm gonna get questions on what I actually did specifically. So going back, did a physique show in 2013, August 2013. So that was 3 years ago. 3? Yeah, 3 years ago. And stepped on stage like 165, maybe. Right around 165. And felt good. I could have been leaner, definitely. Like slightly leaner. I think I ended up carving up a little bit too much leading into the show. But coming out of there, did a reverse diet pretty well, and got up to about 190 after, we're talking like 3 months. I remember around, actually, yeah, 3 months. I remember around December, January, right after the show, I was up around 190, which was great because before the show, I had never been above 176. So getting my metabolism down that low and then reversing back up, I was able to, add on a little bit more mass, even if it wasn't muscle. Still good for me. So from there, stayed around 190, 195, was bouncing back and forth between there for the next, really, till about April of this year. So staying in that surplus, just living there, just trying to get strong. Changed my training after the show. Went from more of a bodybuilding style to more of a powerlifting style with still a lot of volume. And it was good. Got strong. I mean, I got strong for me. Which is when you got guys like Jesse Norris out there who are the same weight as you, close to the same weight, and they're deadlifting like 800 pounds. It can kind of be a little discouraging, but still, I got stronger. So around April, May of this year, I was like, you know what? Let me do a little cut. Let me see where I'm at. And because when you're in a surplus for that long and you're just eating, I mean, I was eating like around 3,000. I want to say around 3,000 because I wasn't tracking, I was just intuitively eating. But I was eating, I mean, I knew the numbers that I was eating. So always keeping it high. And so when you're eating that many calories, from what I've read and what I've experienced, you start to not utilize all of the nutrients that you're ingesting. And so it just, you're just eating and, you're not getting good pumps. And it's just going right through you. So I was like, you know what? Let's take a step back. Let's cut down for a few months, see where we're at, and then start that process again. Go into a deep bulk, and try to build muscle. So that was in April. Started the cut very slow. Cardio. I think all I did was add in cardio twice a week at first for the first few weeks. Then I dropped calories a little bit, and I went pretty fast. My weight dropped pretty fast from around 195, 196 to about 185, 186. That was pretty fast. I mean, because I'll post up pictures, but obviously it wasn't a good weight. And it can't, you know, it can't be. It can't be all, I wish it could be all muscle, but it can't be. So that went pretty fast. That was probably 6 weeks, 5 or 6 weeks. And then kind of cut calories a little bit more, dropped down to about 180. 2 or 3 weeks later, you know, was feeling good. I was like, you know what, this is good. 180 is fine. I look good. It's all right. So I kind of stayed there for a few weeks. This is probably like July by now, and then we booked this vacation for the end of August, and Felicia, my girlfriend, you know, she's like, oh, I'm gonna lean out a little bit for it. I was like, yeah, what the hell? You know what? I'm already at 180. Might as well just see how low I can get in a matter of like a month. So you'll see, I took pictures like 3 weeks, I think 3 weeks out or 4 weeks out, which you'll see. And right now I'm about a week, well, actually less than that, about 5 days out. So you can see what I look like now. But so with those last 4 weeks, I went pretty aggressive. I upped cardio every day. Started with 20 minutes, worked my way up to about, like a half an hour now of just steady state. 1 day a week, I'll do HIIT. I'll just do like 10 rounds of HIIT. But steady state seems to be a little bit better for me because it doesn't bang out my legs. I tend to recover a little bit easier from it. And so I just stick with steady state. So up to about half an hour now every day. And like I said, I went real aggressive with it. So what I did was literally cut my carbs, chopped my carbs. My only carbs were coming from vegetables. I love spinach, and a little bit of fruit, some strawberries and apples. Really my only main carb sources. So I went pretty aggressive because I just wanted to see, you know, I wanted to see what I could do in like 3-4 weeks. I would not recommend going that aggressive. I would not recommend going that aggressive if you're just trying to lose a few pounds. It's not the right way to go about it. So getting around 50 to 60 grams of carbs a day, up the fat. 100 grams of fat a day. Avocados, olive oil, eggs, ton of eggs, ground beef. So up the fat, cut the carbs. I upped my protein a little bit, just because protein is very thermogenic. So you're gonna burn a lot of calories just digesting it. So that's what I did, and dropped from, I was about 178, 4 weeks out, around there. Right now, I'm waking up in the morning about 169, which is like, whoa, like for me, I've not been this lean or weighed this light since the show, like 3 years ago. So it's kind of cool. I'm gonna see if I can find some footage of me posing right here in the Thunderdome. So I did my whole prep for that show in this garage, which is crazy. Probably the best, like the best 3 months. Just something about waking up, you walk out the front door and you come over here and you're just lifting. And my training partner, John, was here like every day, and we killed it. It was awesome. It was it was definitely a unique experience, way different than going to a gym and and prepping, and you know, you just come put in work, you know, and it's like, it's peaceful, it's a beautiful day out, and I recommend, if you have a garage, get a squat rack, get some weights, and just do your own thing, because it's so much more rewarding. Granted, there's not mirrors everywhere, so I had to like jimmy rig like 2 mirrors. Where are they? Right there. But it's all good. So yeah, we're like 5 days out from the vacation. So actually, when you guys are seeing this, I'll be in St. Thomas. I'll be there. It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited. So if you like the video, hit that like button. It's right down here. No, it's over here. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.